Do you want to jump back into the TARDIS?
Should we go back through? Hello, everyone.
All right. Welcome to Console Room 2024, our 11th annual Console Room convention. Thank you, everyone who's joining us online and in person.
Thank you. Thank you all for attending, whether this is your first year, your 11th year, or some year in between.
For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Amber. I am one of the co-chairs of Console Room this year.
And I am Jason Tucker. I am also co-chair and founder of Console Room.
All right. Our opening and closing ceremonies are usually pretty short and sweet, but we have a lot of things to cover in a short amount of time. And then we'll be bringing up our guests to introduce all of them to all of you. So a few reminders first. So first, for remote attendees, if you're joining us online, we do have a remote guide, a remote attendee guide available on our website. So if you have not viewed that yet, and actually if you're in person too, if you haven't viewed that yet, it's a good guide to kind of introduce you to everything that's available online. So there's like a ton of activities. There's a new scavenger hunt that's available online and in person for you to try. There's tons of stuff happening in Discord. If you haven't gone on Discord yet, whether you're online or in person, that is a great place to stay connected to everybody. So I wanted to call that out. If you have any questions, whether you're in person or online, if you're in person and you find one of us to ask a question, that's awesome. But if not, you can use the Help Me channel in Discord. And that's a really good way to ask questions and get a hold of us, and we can answer those as quickly as we can. So a couple things that are happening here that we wanted to call out. So I mentioned this scavenger hunt. If you've noticed on your badges, if you're in person, there's a clue on the back of your badges, and everybody's is different, a little bit different. There's only so many, but everyone's is a little bit different. So if you wanted to participate in the scavenger hunt, there is a physical paper form that you can fill out. It's kind of like Clue. So the ones that you find are not the ones that committed a crime. It's whichever one is missing. So you need to find out which one is not on someone's badge. We have the same scavenger hunt happening online. So there's clues hidden around on a bunch of the pages. So that's kind of a fun way to kind of kick off the con if you wanted to do that. And if you're asking people in person, obviously be kind and mindful of each other's spaces if we're in the middle of panels or things like that. But a nice way to get to know each other if you wanted to. Dealer's Room, Artist Alley, and Art Show. I know they're closed for the day, but they're going to be open again tomorrow. So if you're in person, the Dealer's Room is on the same floor, just around the wall from main stage where we are now. If you're in person, online, there is a listing of our vendors on a web page online, and then our Artist Alley and Art Show are both on the first floor down the hallway, all the way on the end of the hotel. So make sure that you go by and stop there. There's some amazing art. There's some amazing everything in here. So make sure you stop by those tomorrow again when they open. If you're in person and you've been here for a while, you might be used to where Consuite has been on floor 11. We have moved up to floor 12. So if you haven't gone up to Consuite yet, or if you're not familiar with what Consuite is, it's a nice place to kind of chill, grab some snacks, hydrate, please hydrate, do better than me, and actually drink water regularly during con. So there's caffeine up there, there's coffee, there's all kinds of great things. So make sure you stop up there, floor 12, all the way up at the top of the hotel. If you're online, there's some cool Consuite recipes and things that you could try if you want to kind of have a Consuite at home. And that's on the website. Do you want to talk about gaming?
Excuse me. We have a gaming room, and the people running the gaming room are going to be doing demos and teaching people how to play the Doctor Who version of Magic the Gathering, and that is about halfway down the panel room hall opposite the escape room.
Speaking of the escape room, we have revamped the escape room this year. I'm not sure if Sherry's in the room, but I want to do a huge shout out to Sherry for revamping the escape room. And it's a little bit different this year in that it's kind of a drop by. So there's 3 parts of it, and you can come in and do one part. You can do all 3 in a row, depending on your time and how you want to use it. It doesn't all have to be done at once if that doesn't work for you. We are working on getting it online as well, a version of it online. So everyone who is online, or if you're in person and want to try the online version, that's going to be up, I think, later today. So that is super fun. I wanted to call out the costume contest. So there are signs up, I think, around the hotel at the moment. There's also information online if you wanted to participate in our costume contest. I think entries have to be in by the end of the day tomorrow. So there's information, more information about that. And we love cosplay, so please do participate in the costume contest. And then a quick note on shirts and pins. So for those of you who pre-ordered our commemorative shirt for the year, they are here now. They were a little bit delayed. They are here now. We're going to have them ready to pick up tomorrow because there's a lot of different sizes and styles, so we're going to sort through those and get them sorted out, and then they'll be ready for you to pick up at registration tomorrow. If you missed the first ordering for the shirts, there is an ordering option available online right now. If you go to our website and find I think it says Order 2024 Commemorative Shirt page on the website under Attend, you can order, there's 6 different styles for this year's design. That's going to get shipped to you after con, but it is available to order right now if you did not order a shirt earlier. We do also have an enamel pin, which we started last year to do a commemorative pin. If you're into enamel pins, I am very much into enamel pins. It's a very cool thing to be into. So those are also available for this year at registration. I'm sure I'm going to miss a million things, but those are some of the reminders. The GPS charity auction. Yes. So the GPS charity auction is available if you stopped by in person now. I think the room's closed for the day, but everything that's up on the GPS charity auction, it is available for people in person and online. If you're in person, if you stop by the room, you can view all the things that are online in person, so you can check it out live. But if you are online, there's pictures of everything on there as well. And I think bidding ends at 8 p.m. tomorrow.
And I believe even if you're in person, you have to bid online.
Yes.
I don't have all the stuff out, but if you look on their webpage or on their page, they have it all there, but they're still getting donations. That's what they told me.
Okay, so for anyone who didn't hear that, if you were online or further back in the room, so if you are in person, not everything that is online in the GPS charity auction is in the room out yet right now, and they're still receiving donations. I think take a look online. That's where all the bidding happens, and all the fun happens. And GPS is a really, really great partner of the geek community. They've been a partner for us since our beginning, and a really cool partner for all the geek everything happening in the Twin Cities. So definitely worth checking out. There's more information about what GPS does on our website, and the charity auction helps fund everything that they do for us and for the community. So super, super awesome. And then volunteers. So I think most of you know that we are a volunteer-run organization. This doesn't happen without the help from all of you. So I'm going to bring Hugh up on stage and Mark to talk about volunteers a little bit.
Like Amber said, this doesn't happen without volunteers, and we always need volunteers during the con, especially up in Con Suite, and just to keep everything flowing nicely here at the convention. And we will need volunteers on Sunday night to help tear down. And if you, as small as little as 2 hours, you get stuff. So volunteer, come over to ConOps, which is, there's a sign that says ConOps on it.
Just across from registration.
Yep, and talk to Mark or me or someone. We'll send you up where you're needed, And like I said, as small as 2 hours gets you some swag. So come volunteer. Make this a great con. And we'll ask you after the convention to come volunteer during the year, too.
And then right afterwards, after the con is over on Sunday night, about 7:30, upstairs in Con Suite, we'll have a volunteer party.
Cool. All right, thank you.
All right, so now we are going to start introducing you to all of our special attending professionals, featured guests, and guests of honor. To start out with, they're not here tonight, but we are going to have a comedy show tomorrow night with a number of local comedians performing. Galafre. So they'll be here, and is
I don't know.
okay. It's hosted by Miss Shannon Paul. I'm not sure if she is in the house right now, but definitely check that out. Dave Wheeler is a comic and design person who is going to be here this weekend as well. I don't know if he is around to say hi. No? Okay, he'll be here tomorrow. I do know that one of our regular former featured guests and attending professional this year, T. Aaron Cisco, is here. So if he could come up and say hi to people. Wait, no, I said T. Aaron Cisco. We're not asking for the Seventh Doctor yet.
This is the best I could do for a Paul McGann costume, actually. I'm a little off by a smidge. Hi, oh sure. Hi everybody, it's great to be back. Yeah, have a great I'm gonna be in a bunch of panels. Ooh, I just got louder. Everybody at home, guy right there, other folks right there. Hello. Oh, wait, I don't know who it is. If you're not Captain Sullivan, I can't see you, but you could be Captain Sullivan. So Captain Sullivan's here. Everybody say hi. Oh, yep. I was close. Anyway, Council Room is my favorite con. I go to about 12 a year. This is always the best because of these two.
Because of everyone else.
Yes, and some other folks back there. But I'll see you around con.
Thank you. And then to start out our featured guests, first off, I want to announce that we are having the Victorian Lady Doctors, a couple of whom are here in the room, but they are busy working on the convention. Do a shout out to Natasha and Emily. And the rest of the Victorian Lady Doctors will be here for a Doctor Who themed tea party on Sunday, I think it is. Next, I'm going to mention that remotely attending will be Jody Hauser. Do you want to talk a little bit about Jody?
She's a New York Times best-selling, Eisner-nominated comic writer. She's worked for DC, Marvel, Titan, several Doctor Who comics, many of which I have, which are awesome. So she'll be joining us for a comics panel on Sunday.
And also performing this weekend, they've been here before, and they're back again, M2O, if they could come up and say hi.
Hello. Hi, Console Room. Good to be back. We're excited to be back here again. It's been a couple years since
We missed last year, and you might be recognizing us, but under a different name. Over this summer at Convergence, we changed our new name to M2O, so we were formerly Slitherpuff, and we'll be performing tomorrow evening right here, main stage at 9:15, and we hope to see you all there.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Next, I'm going to bring to the stage former Minnesotan who has left us for warmer climates, Christopher Jones.
Hello, Console Room. It is good to be back in Minnesota. Maybe not in the middle of winter. I thought you people would have fixed this by now. But it is great to be back here. I love this convention. I love the people here. I am delighted to get to see all of you, hopefully, this weekend. 2 shameless plugs. I'm doing 3 signings this weekend, and in my case, signings means that's your opportunity if you want to get one of my prints and or books, the first of which will be immediately after opening ceremonies here out in the hall there. And then tomorrow morning, I'm doing a visual presentation on my history of doing Doctor Who-related artwork. That's at 10 a.m. Is that main stage, or is that... Okay, so it'll be right here. So come see me. If you see me around the hotel all weekend, please say hello. I love chatting with people. It is great to be here. Love you all. Have a great weekend. See you during the con weekend. Thank you again.
And I would just like to mention that Christopher has a print in the art show auction. So please go and check that out. It features the 7th Doctor and Sophie Aldred, or 7th Doctor and Ace, as portrayed by Sylvester McCoy and Sophie Aldred.
Yep.
Okay, next, we're going to bring to the stage the hosts of the all-new adventures of the Doctor Who Book Club, featuring Matt Evercool and Chris Horton.
Hello, everyone. I'm Matt, and co-host of the all-new adventures of the Doctor Who Book Club podcast. Thrilled to be here, see so many faces, and been here before as an attendee, and this is my first time as a guest, and really excited. And
I'm Chris, kind of from South London, and this is my first time in Minnesota. So thank you for having me, and we're doing the pub quiz. There's some kind of immediately after this. We're also doing podcasts, and we're going to be here kind of throughout the weekend. So do come up and say hi.
And Chris and I have been doing the show together for 7 years, and this is the first weekend we met in person, so it's special for us as well.
And now I'm going to go through our guests of honor. First off, I'm going to mention that on Sunday, Sophie Aldred will be rejoining us for a joint interview session. She will be remotely joining us online for an interview with some of our other guests of honor. And then next, I'm going to bring our first in-person guest of honor, John Davey.
Thank you for having me. It's lovely to be here. I did a little talk earlier, but it coincided with other things going on. But I've got another talk tomorrow, and also I'm doing an audio commentary for Power of the Doctor on Sunday, where I was lucky enough to have played 5 different roles. So come along to that if you want to hear all the behind-the-scenes goss on what went on. But for those of you who don't know, I've been fortunate enough to work on the show since 2005, playing most of the monsters, and occasionally you do get to see this face as well. But it is fantastic to be here, and feel free to come up and ask me stuff about the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next, I would like to bring to the stage a person who has been in the classic series of Doctor Who and in a lot of Big Finish, among other things. We know her as Bernice Summerfield in the Big Finish line, Lisa Bowerman.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow, it's lovely to be here. Obviously, this is my first visit to this con in Minneapolis. I keep saying Minnesota, I don't know why. And just to say, I've only been here a day and a half, and already it's one of my I've had such a fantastic time. You're a great set of attendees. I've already done a couple of little panels, and it's the friendliest con that I've been to for a long time. It's fantastic. Thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to meeting you all in person. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Lisa. And now, he almost needs no introduction. The Seventh Doctor himself, Sylvester McCoy.
Hello. That's one of those people that are at home watching on television.
Yes.
Hi. Have I got to say something?
Just say hi to everybody, which
Hi.
you've done now, I suppose.
I said hi to that person there. And hello, hi to you, and you, and you, and you, hi. If I carry on like this, I'll get so high I won't be able to speak. Anyway, it's delightful. I am high because I'm here. Because I flew very high to get here, and I'm delighted to be here because this is a fan-run convention, and they are the best, I believe. Yeah, they really are, because they're full of love for the program and for each other, really, and I love it. So I'm saying hi, and I'll say goodbye.
And just in case you didn't know, he was also in The Hobbit. Well, thank you all for coming and celebrating the 11th console room with us this weekend, especially considering how cold it is, but you're all warm in here and in our hearts, both of them.
Yeah, there is so much. I think we've been using this pun probably a little too much, maybe, but really maybe not. Just like the TARDIS, this con is bigger on the inside, and there is so much to do. I feel like the overview doesn't do any of it justice. So please, hotel, if you're here in person, and looking forward to an awesome weekend.
All right, thank you, everybody.